Mhm.
Hello, everyone, and
Hello,
welcome to the
Asha.
world of Aja Pearl. It's my world, and I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so tonight's visitor, I should say, is a model, a public figure, and she is going to talk about her production, CC Production, as well as women in history, because
Yes.
it's the beginning of Women's History Month. So can't wait to get the ball rolling. So please welcome Miss Christina Carter. How you doing, Christina?
Hi, everybody. I'm doing really, really good. How about you? I am so excited to hear what you're going to ask me and all
Yeah.
the questions you have for me. So let's
Oh yeah.
get this going.
All right. So how did you get started in modeling?
Oh, that's an interesting one. That was an accident. I don't know if you saw the pictures that I just put on Instagram yesterday. I had a fan send me pictures of my early 20s. I, in my early 20s, decided I want to do a little modeling, but it was for the beer companies. I did tons of bikini contests. I won almost all of them. So the girls in the area never wanted to go up against me,
Oh,
right? After that year, nobody wanted to compete against me. So I became an MC instead.
okay.
Um, the ball just kept rolling from there. I was just working for so many people, working for Harley Davidson. I was Miss Thunder Harley Davidson.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's
I was
cool.
working for Dave Vickers in Youngstown. He had a small model agency, and he's the one that started me out. Actually, took some pictures of me, put them up, and it was like boom. And there
Wow.
came the rope expert. That's one that first got me into the adult industry,
Oh,
into bondage and fetish. Yeah.
I want to know about that.
It was funny. Dave Vickers said to me, he said, Christina, this guy wants to tie you up and you're going to be dressed as a secretary. And I said, can I bring somebody with me? And he said, yeah, of course. I'm like, all right, I'm in. So my first shoot with him was I was like Gumby back then. It was so easy for me. You could tie me any way you wanted. And I loved it. I was like, this is my new job. I was like, I love this. I'm going to make a name for myself and just do it and have fun with it. And Ron, rope expert, is so great. He made it very easy for me, like to get to know everybody in the industry very fast.
Mhm.
I do have to say, there are so many great people in this industry. Like the porn industry gets a bad name. People
I
think there are
know.
bad people in it, but no, there are really, really great people in the industry.
No, I totally agree with you because I when you say that because I tweeted what's his name? I just want to put my
Ah,
phone.
he was good then, wasn't he? You forgot his name. I have a couple of those.
Um, his last name is Saint Croix.
St.
His last name
Croix.
is Saint Croix. Saint Croix.
Huh. You're going to have
But
to send a picture to me after this because I want to see who it is.
okay,
Google that
so
man.
okay, so he was I tweeted him and I'm like, let me just tweet him, blah, 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 blah. And he actually tweeted me back. I think it was a show. I think it was Martin or something like that.
Uh huh.
And I was like, he tweeted me back.
That's how it happened with me and Marcus London, actually. Instagram. He
Really?
messaged me on Instagram. And then I messaged him back. And then we started dating.
Oh my God, you dated Marcus London?
Yeah. We
He,
live together.
he's
We're still
hot.
very good friends.
He's hot.
He is hot. He will love hearing you say that. He's I'm sorry, Marcus. He's still very hot for his age. I will have to say that. Because in this industry, I mean, at our ages, people start going, aren't you a little old for this? But don't worry, I'm a MILF.
Look,
And
girl,
he could do
I
daddy
have
porn.
I have seen.
Stepdaddy.
Oh, okay. So it's a good thing you brought that up because that's like my fantasy kind of thing.
Oh, stepdaddy stuff?
Yeah.
You dirty girl. I like it. I will
Then
call
you're gonna love
Marcus
my
and
book,
let
The
him
Pink
know
Foxhole. You're gonna
you're in
love
for
my
a
book, The
shoot.
Pink Foxhole.
You what?
You're gonna love my book, The Pink Foxhole.
Oh, I gotta read it. It is
Yeah,
available now, right?
absolutely.
Sweet. I
You
will be
got to.
reading that. I will be
I
reading.
mean, it has everything. It has like killer dolls and sex dolls
Ooh,
and split personalities
I
and
love that.
I try to include everybody to get give a taste for everybody.
Yeah,
I mean, there's even like a gay short story in there.
yeah.
Um,
I really want to read this one. I gotta
yeah,
find that one.
yeah,
I can't
please
wait to
do.
read your stuff.
But yeah, that's how I got I that's how I kind of like got acquainted with Marcus London because because he did a scene with Carter Cruz who I also follow on Instagram.
I
She's
think I know which
amazing.
one that is.
Carter Cruz.
Yeah, no, I think I know which scene it is you're talking about. All
Oh
of their work together was amazing.
yeah,
Amazing. But
this one was in Sweet Sinner. Sweet
sweet. Oh
Sinner.
yeah.
So yeah, that's how I
Yep.
got
I know
acquainted with
exactly which one you're talking about. Oh
so
yeah. That was
so
a
yeah, I'm
stepdaddy
looking at
one.
him.
I
I'm like, oh
remember
my
that.
god, this guy is, and he played the stepdaddy,
Oh yeah.
and he was like trying to like he turned Carter around and just started spanking her and
Yep.
spanking her. I was like, oh my god, oh
It's
my
mind
god.
blowing. I have to say, that woman, I would love to work with her. I don't know if she's still in the business. I hope she's still in the business, but what a great actress.
She's
Seriously.
freaking awesome.
Oh my God.
She's one
Yeah.
of my favorites.
Yeah, mine too. A good one. Really good.
She's,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
definitely one
Yep.
of my favorites. Um,
I mean, I've worked with a lot of girls. People ask me too, who would you like to work with? And that's such a big question because there's so many girls out there and so many new ones. But I think she would be on my list. Girls
absolutely.
I really want to work with. Yeah, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to see if she's still in. She's probably in Vegas. Everybody moved to Vegas, by the
everybody
way.
moves to Vegas.
Yeah, everybody except Jim Weathers from Bondage Cafe. He has this
Okay.
big, beautiful house that I always stay at when I'm there.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
yeah, and yeah, he will not go because his house is so gorgeous and he doesn't want to leave it. But everybody else from the business, Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas seems like the go-to spot where
Oh yeah,
everybody goes, whether you're a
yep,
singer, whether you're doing, or you're in the adult industry.
yep.
I thought the other place was Miami because that's where you got Bang Brothers
Oh yeah, yeah.
and Brazzers and all that other stuff.
True. Yeah, Brazzers is Miami and Vegas now. Yeah, absolutely. I haven't worked for Brazzers because years ago I heard this little rumor that they were a part of Pornhub. And I was like, no, you stole all our content. I can't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that was a hard one for me because I was like, I love
Steven,
the.
that's his name, Steven St. Croix.
I think I do know him. Wow.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
God,
I'm going to have to Google this and make sure it's who I think it is.
he like I mean, he was just so down to earth. Like, oh man, like, wow, he was such a cool dude to talk to.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They all are. They
they
all are
are,
down to
yeah,
earth and
they're. I mean, and what's his name? I'm not saying it wrong, but he's a black adult film star, and he's very muscular. I think his name is Inuyasha. Maybe I'm saying it wrong,
I have
but
no idea.
okay. But he always wears Timberlands and knee pads when he's
Have you been looking at black.com? Is that where you're looking? I've always wanted to work on that site, but I've always had a boyfriend when I wanted to work on that site, and therefore I could not.
why can't you do Tushy or
Does
Vixen?
she? Well, because the only times I've done boy girl are when I either did not have a boyfriend and did not care at the time who judged me,
Mhm.
or when I was with Marcus. Me and
Oh,
Marcus did a few. Me, Marcus London, and Tommy Gunn. I did a
oh,
threesome
I
with
love
them.
some
It
Tommy
was
Gunn.
amazing.
I
Yeah.
love some Tommy Gunn.
Oh yeah.
I'm such a naughty.
Oh my God.
I'm a naughty girl.
Tommy's hot, and his is like, I told him his penis is like ecstasy. It's like being on. You don't even need to like take ecstasy. Just his penis. Seriously. Of course, Marcus didn't like that comment because I was dating him at the
Of
time.
course, of course.
Yes, but it's the truth.
Have
And
you
he's
met?
such a
Have
sweetheart.
you worked with Mick Blue?
McBlue. I've not worked with him, but I do know him, of course, since I dated Marcus. I was on every set that he worked on, so I got to meet Mick. And he's a sweetheart. He is an absolute sweetheart.
He looks like a sweetheart.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
Married.
What is the one I had a crush on? He's a French guy. I haven't seen him so long because of COVID. It's like I wish I could remember his name.
Is it Alex Legend?
Starts with an M. It's not Miguel, not. Oh, I'll remember it. So many beautiful men. So many of them.
I know.
Yeah.
You know who I also like? Nacho Vidal.
Oh my God.
That's a wild boy.
I got to meet him in England when Marcus was dating. I was like, who is that? Did not get to play with him, though. I wish I did. Yeah, but wasn't he on? He was on a show. Not The Great Race. Not something about maybe Survivor. What show was he on? He was on something like that, and he did pretty good, whichever one he was on.
I don't know. All I know is that
hot, man.
I know. Woo. I just know him from he does Come Louder. I know he does that.
Mm-hmm. Hot. Oh, unbelievable.
Oh.
See, it's funny because since I am mostly in bondage and fetish, superhero, all that stuff. I didn't really get to meet those guys until I dated Marcus. Really? And then it was like a flood into my life of hot porn dudes. Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking? You should be in Vixen.
A Vixen?
You should be in Vixen.com. Like, you should really be Vixen.com.
I'm working on my body really hard now. Like, an hour ago, I was working out in my living room because I need to get my abs back and my butt back up in the air. And maybe I will. Yeah. Do a little body comeback. Because the last 2 years of not being able to really, like, get out with people and do things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's hard on your body.
I know.
I like to eat.
Girl, you know what I had for lunch today? I had chicken and waffles.
Oh my God, that sounds so good.
Which really I made. I
was trying to be good. I made homemade guacamole, thinking that was bad. Right now, I'm making spaghetti squash because I'm going to use that as spaghetti because that's how good I'm trying to be now.
I feel you. I feel you.
Pasta, just trying to be good. After we're done with this, I'm gonna go to the gym and do my messages on OnlyFans on the treadmill because that's what I did last night too. Yeah, yep, do it all there. So I'm walking and burning and being kinky with all my fans. But tonight I get to go with makeup, and I'm sure the guys are gonna love that because I normally don't go in there like this either. They're like, wait, are there eyelashes on this girl?
But you're giving me Angela White vibes right now.
Oh, what?
Angela White.
Angela White. Oh, I love Angela White.
You're giving me Angela White vibes right now.
I never got to work with her yet either.
You need to work with her.
I would love to.
She's amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to have to reach out. See who. I wonder if she's with an agency or... Not that you would know, but I'm going to have to find out. If you knew that, I'd be really shocked. I'd be like, what? Girl. You need to be my manager. Yes. That's one thing in this industry. I've never, ever been with a model agency. Ever. One time, David Vickers from Youngstown got me into the business, and then I went on my own. Never needed one. because in this business, it's people, you just get to know people and people throw you to someone else. Like you're saying to me, work with this person, work with this person. That's what happens on sets. And we all
Really?
talk. Yeah. We all talk and we all
I'm just a
like, I
fan.
need girls. Who are the girls? I know Angela White. Is that her name? And
Angela White.
okay, she's one that I could work with. I need girls that are curvy and have big boobs. That's what my guys like.
Okay, so Angela White,
Uh-huh.
Natasha Nice.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, she's really good. Natasha Nice.
Okay.
Um, Keisha Ortega.
That one's a new one to me too. Are these new girls?
They've been around for a good minute, especially Natasha Nice.
Really? See, this
Mhm.
is what happens when you have your own business. I work 24/7. Even when I say I'm taking a day off, I'm not. I'm not taking a day off. I'm sitting there with one of the apps open, answering people. I'm like, this is my day off. Hold on, I have 46 messages left. Yeah, because I really love to hire people and be behind the camera, in front of the camera, whatever.
Mhm.
Someday, when I get old enough, I'm going to be just directing.
And a lot of actors and actresses that have been in the porn industry, they go that route.
Oh, yeah. I've been trying, but my fans will not let me. And I do love that.
They're like, we love you.
Yeah.
Don't go away.
I
We
tried
love you.
so hard. I was like, all right, let me get Abigail Mack and this other hot chick, and I'll do a hot video with them. See if it sells as much as my stuff do. And the guys got mad at me because I wasn't in it. I'm like,
Wow.
but I love it. Maybe I could just cameo.
Maybe.
Sooner or later, I'm going to have to. I do have lupus. I don't know if you know that. So it's like rough.
Mhm.
It's like this week, it's been, I am happy to say that my hands, I could see the bones in my hands finally because they were all swollen. Everything
Oh.
was swollen when I got home. I couldn't, my feet were like round.
Oh.
I was like, oh my God. But you know what? I love what I do. So I'm just going to keep on trucking, keep on doing this.
Yeah,
I
and
can't anymore.
I and when I, when I um started, not started looking at porn, but I've been looking. I don't see. Here's the thing. I
I
don't
got to
look at
ask you
porn.
now, how old were you when you started looking at porn?
Shoot.
That young, huh?
I was young.
Woo!
In fact, let me tell you this: my first experience looking at sexual content
Yeah.
was I believe maybe I was super young, like junior high.
Really?
I was yeah.
I was
There's
probably the same thing. I found somebody's, my stepmother. I found a not DVD, VHS.
right.
Yeah. Me and my younger sister found this VHS. We popped it in, and I was like, oh, what is this? And my little sister was like, I am never doing that. And I'm like, yes, you will.
Yeah, you
Someday
will.
you.
You will.
Yep. So back to your age. How old were you in
I
junior
I
high?
was about maybe 12 or
12 or
13,
13.
and this is when HBO and Cinemax, or should I say Skinemax,
Skinamax.
had like their late night shows, those
Uh-huh.
late night shows you're not supposed to look at.
Yeah.
And one of these was called Red Shoe Diaries.
Ooh. It sounds like it'd be sexy.
Very sexy.
I
It was very sexy. In fact,
always wanted to do Skinamax, but I never did that either.
it's you know,
I know a lot of people that were in those, but I don't know why I never worked for them. That's weird. Do they still do that?
Red Shoe Diaries.
No, just like Cinemax having. Is Cinemax still around?
No,
I didn't think so. I'm like, wait a second. I don't think they're even around anymore.
I mean no, not to my knowledge, but HBO is still around.
Okay.
Um, it's not. They don't have like steamy stuff like they had back in the day.
Right.
They have like more drama, like Power, like shows
Right.
like Power.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was sad because I'm like, come on, that was like the end of the era.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I remember when Cinemax was still on and I was living in Manhattan Beach. I was dating this guy, and he would, for some reason, have Cinemax on all the time. I'd come into his house. He'd be sitting on the balcony looking at the ocean because he lived right by the ocean. And I would walk past and go to his balcony, and I'd come in and I was like, oh, I just saw my friend on your TV. Because it was Cinemax, the Skinemax thing. I know all the girls. It's like, yeah, those are my friends on your TV.
That I mean, I wish I could say that. Like, oh yeah, you saw my friend on TV. Was she
Yeah.
good?
And when I say friends, I don't mean, oh, I met her once. I was always talking like I could just call her up, say, hey, baby, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Want to hang out? That kind of
Hmm. And see, people don't seem to understand that you know, you know, actors and actresses in the porn industry, they have normal lives just like
Oh, yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Like they have this misconception like everybody's horny in the adult industry, and and
Oh, yeah.
everyone had like most people, some of the people got like disease.
Oh, God.
It's a
I try to
stigma.
tell everybody all the time this is a job and we do stuff to entertain you. So
Hmm.
most of it is scripted, almost all of it.
Hmm.
So it's not an orgy ever.
Right.
Everybody thinks, oh my God, what are you guys doing on set? Oh no, we're looking at scripts, we're working hard, we're just go, 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 making sure everything is perfect.
Yeah.
Not, yeah. I go out of there a mess because I am exhausted, not
Mhm.
because I was just having a good time. I mean, I try on all my sets to have a good time, but whew, I've done a lot of crazy things on set, you know? So a lot of
Have you
crazy ties.
have you okay, I'm gonna have you heard of Danny Mountain?
Have I what?
Have you heard of Danny Mountain?
Oh, yes, absolutely. You
Okay.
kidding me? That
Okay.
guy?
Yes, yes, that
That guy.
guy. That
That
guy.
guy's giant.
I,
Yep.
I was looking at a clip with Jezebel and another actor who was playing her boyfriend. He's a black guy.
Uh-huh.
So her boyfriend was giving her permission to sleep with Danny Mountain, and she's like, "Are you sure? Like for real?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's like my fantasy. I want to see you fuck Danny Mountain."
Oh
And she's
my
like,
God.
"Oh, okay." She went and she pulled his pants down. She's like, "Oh my God, you're like huge,
Oh yeah.
but you're white."
Yeah. Crazy, right? It's like shocking. Shocking.
I
Like,
almost fell
where
out
did
my
that come
chair.
from? It's shocking, first of all, for me, either white guy or black guy, it's shocking when a penis is that huge, right? And I'm very shy on sets. Like Marcus was filming, God, I wish I can remember what his name is. Beautiful black guy. Oh, I'll probably see him if AVN ever happens again. But he's chasing me around. I'm not even shooting with him. I'm a PA for Marcus on that day. And he has his dick out and it's giant. And he goes, Christina, just touch it. And I am blushing. I'm like, I can't touch it. He's like, why? I said, I don't know. It is giant and it just blows my mind. So that's when I had this conversation with him about how women can take this. Because I said to him, I'm not sure I could take anything like that, right? And he said, well, most girls can't. We just put it in their ass. Like they could take it better in their booties, which I didn't know was true. I think you're frozen, girl. Are you Oh, I lost you. I'm all alone. What am I going to do, guys? Where is Aja? Where is Aja? Hopefully she'll be back soon. Un momento, por favor. She has to be back soon. We were talking about penises. How could she leave? Let's see if she comes back. We'll just sit right here. I wish I could see and hear everybody so I can answer your questions. Let's see what happens. And yes, guys, it's a Wonder Woman cup. My girlfriend sent this to me. Moms are the real superheroes. And yes, I'm a mother. Oh, let me tell her yes. I am here. Let me go on my computer and let her know. Insta. Oh, she's having tech problems. Oh, she's fixing it ASAP. Yay! Let's tell her I'm here waiting for you. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can get her back. Just so you know, guys, I'm doing another Tiny Terror number 5. But unfortunately, it will not be with Tiny Texie this time. I have a new girl, so we wanted to get a little more sexual with that. She's hot. Milana Ricci will be the new one. And we're shooting it in April. So that's another reason I'm working my ass out so hard. I want it to be spectacular for you guys. We will miss Texie, but we got to move forward, get more sexual. That's what it is. All right, let's see if we can get our girl back. By the way, guys, since I'm here, I will tell you, I am always on OnlyFans, here on Instagram, loyal fans as well, and I do custom still. I also do mini customs for you guys that are having some financial, because of COVID. I want to make sure you're happy all the time. So that's why I did it. Where's our girl? Where's our girl? Where's our girl? So you can find me on OnlyFans/Christina Carter or LoyalFans/Christina Carter. Those are the DMs I look at, just so you know. It's really hard to hear at Instagram since there are so many people on Instagram. And they have that weird little thing. What is it? Where people message you, and if they're not in your primary one, I never look at those other ones. I'm so sorry if I miss you. Let's see if we can get her back. Let me see if she wants me to log out and get back in. Doobie-doobie-doo. So, guys, she's getting it fixed now. Anyway, if you just got in, you don't know who I am. I'm Christina Carter. Adult, fetish, superheroine, bondage. I guess they tell me I'm a superstar. Yeah. Been in 22 years now. Time flies when you're having a lot of fucking fun. I wish you could ask me questions here since she's not here. But she says, continue doing what I'm doing. I got to remember this is Instagram and I got to be good, right? Right. What else is coming up? I'm going to LA on the 15th. Surprise, surprise. I'm always there. But this time I'm going to do some customs with Jim Weathers from Bondage Cafe. He's going to tie me up. Yeah, sometimes I need his rigging, and he's really good at it. So he's going to work for me and do some tying. I think I'm going to shoot not only solo, but with Amelia Dark. You can find her on here as well. She has something about vampire. Let me see what she goes by so you guys can see her. I call her Susie Q. But let's see what it is. Instagram doesn't work like it works on your. Oh, Valley Vampire. What's that dash? This to the bottom. It's like my brain is. I don't know what it is. Anyway, she is an award-winning director, LA Fetish Film Festival. You know where she got that? Working for me. She did an amazing job filming a custom for me in 2012. Such a great job. She got an award for it in LA. Good girl, sweet, and a great actress. We just did a big one with me as Catwoman, and I can't remember what her name was in it because it was different, but it's a good one. She's very good at what she does, and I'm glad to have her working with me in front of the camera instead of behind too. What else is going on? This is so funny, just seeing myself and talking to myself. How do people do this all day long? I have a custom coming up where I'm Wonder Woman getting undressed, putting a diaper on. Wait, no, before the diaper. Hold it. A bunny costume, and then a diaper, and getting tied up. This is a new fetish for me because it's very rare. Oh, there's not a lot of guys asking me to do this, but I like to make my fans very happy, so I'm going to do it for them. I have cuff customs coming up. Wonder Woman, of course. Catwoman, but I have to get another costume because I just broke my zipper in North Carolina the other day. The zippers are very tiny. I zipped it up and it disintegrated. I knew it was bound to happen. I mean, you got to keep these in, and it's hard. What else? I wonder if I went on my computer and saw this broadcast, if I could see you messaging. That might be something to do. And I'm in shock right now that my dogs have not flipped out. Everybody is quiet and sleeping. It is a freaking miracle in here. They're never like that when I'm not on a podcast. 24/7 chaos in my house. They're so sweet. Let me see. She's really trying to get back on. And thank you guys for being here. I'm really going to try to figure this out to see if, let me go to Aja, to her stream. Pink Fox 219. I'm very excited to read her books. They seem very entertaining to me. I've had a few people ask me to write books, but I don't know where to begin. And my career has been so crazy. I mean, starting from a very young girl, not knowing what I was doing or how to act, to what I am now. I've done so much. Even I forget. The other day I was watching videos at David Mack's house of me. Seriously, 20 years ago. They are so phenomenal that I told him to re-release them. Because, I swear to God, guys, I feel like I have made a career out of coming. That's what my book's going to be named. I made a career out of coming. No, I totally forgot I did these videos. I have worked so much that I don't remember everything. I really don't. Blew my mind. I had to watch the whole video of a dozen of them. and they are hot. I mean, now I realize why guys didn't want to date me back then, because I did stuff like that. But they are fucking hot. So they need to be re-released. So all of the new fans, the ones just coming of age, basically. I love that, but sometimes it hurts. It hurts. Yes, I love my messages that say the age they were when they first started watching me and how old they are now. Very, very young. But hey, could be the other way around. So I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, let's see if it's live on here. It's not. There's somebody else. Let's see. Dr. Melissa Carter. I got to watch that one later. It's not live on here. Where's my girl? I really thought she'd be back by now. Let's see. What shall we do? So usually when I do little stories, I'll read some messages that I get on OnlyFans. And that's fun. That's always fun because they are crazy. Crazy. I do love my fans, by the way. They are crazy, though. Kinky little fuckers. All right, let's see. Whew. Only 26 messages right now. Thank God. That's interesting. Somebody just asked me if I love talking to them. Obviously I do. I'm messaging you. Yeah. I do have to tell you a little story. Today, I had a fan message me. I think he found a way to make it seem like he was doing something good for me if I took his number. He just wanted to reach out and let me know and give me that one chance to get his number so I could call him, because he didn't want to be a member of OnlyFans anymore, which I take as, oh my goodness, you probably weren't here on a free membership anyway. But I like the support of my fans. I can't help it. And he just said, I'm not going to be here at OnlyFans anymore, but if you would like to call me, you can. I just want to give you that option. I don't think my boyfriend would like that, so I had to decline. Oh, and guys, if you have any, I'm going to EDC in May because one of my girlfriends wants to for her birthday. So, you have any ideas on clothes to wear? Because I haven't gone since 2015. Send them my way. Where can I get clothes? I gotta look nice and hot. I don't know where my girl is. Oh, there they go. Here they go. Get him, Pike. Get him. Yes, EDC at 45 is going to be quite a show. I don't know how I'm going to do it. 3 days in an RV. Never leaving. With 2 of my hot girlfriends. Another one's in the porn industry, but I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. You're going to have to wait and see. I'm sure I'll have lots of videos and pictures on Instagram of us doing crazy things. Where's my girl? Where's my girl? What? Mommy left the door open for you. I don't know why you're whining. I don't know. Oh, there you are. Yay! You're back.
The devil is a liar. You hear me?
I thought it's because I was talking about white dicks and black dicks. You're like,
no, No. I mean, like my internet just like shut down on me. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh my God.
I bet people are like, yo, that's funny.
Oh my God. Right at that moment, you're like, what? Is she in shock?
No, no,
I don't think I could shock you. I
no,
mean, I'm
no,
guessing, but I don't think I could.
no. I don't. I've seen it all.
I know. So welcome back.
Good to be back.
Woohoo! I was telling the guys about my new I'm doing another Tiny Terror number 5, but this time Tiny Texie won't be with me. I have a new girl,
Mhm.
Milana Ricci, because we wanted to make it a little more sexual. And it's going
Oh,
to be, we're going to film it in April.
nice.
Yeah. Because before it was
Right.
just Texie running around smacking me on the head and doing crazy stuff to me. But now we're going to put a little more sex in it.
There you go. There you
Woohoo!
go. Um.
Have you ever
Well.
seen one of those, by the way? It's more like it's like it's just ridiculous. It's funny. It's like Looney Tunes.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm rolling my eyes, going all the time. Yes, I'm acting like a complete idiot the whole time. And I think my customer came to me, my fan came to me because he knew I would do it. Most girls have a really hard time doing it. Not me though. I'm like, I'll act like a dummy all day long. I'm good.
Nice. Um. Yeah, because I was trying to get into the studio through my phone,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, she doesn't even see me because I'm like typing like, hey, I'm right here, I'm
No, I was
right here.
telling them what was going on too, that you were messaging me. And then I was trying to see if I could see the podcast so I can maybe answer questions if there's a typing part of it or not. And there's not. So I couldn't even find it. And I'm like, okay, forget it.
Yeah,
I'll just
but thank you so much for holding it down. I
no
appreciate that.
problem.
I
No problem at
appreciate
all. Yeah.
that.
So where were we? Giant penises.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's talk about that.
I wish I could remember the black dude that flung out his big penis and asked me to touch it.
Oh
I
wow.
seriously was so shy. And he was like, "You're shy." I'm like, I can't. It's giant. He's like, just touch it. I'm like, I can't. I I can't. I don't know.
You, I gotta tell you a very funny story that happened to me when I was still living in New York.
Uh-huh. Where
So
are you up now, by the way?
my friend and I, we are right now. I'm in South Carolina.
Okay. I'm Ohio. I moved back to Columbus.
Okay.
Everybody else moved to Vegas. I went to Columbus, Ohio. I wanted to be by family. Okay, so tell me about you and your friend in New York.
Okay. So I was still living in New York at the time, and my friend and I, we happened to be in Chelsea. So we're in Christopher Street, and we're just walking around, just chilling and hanging out. By the way, he's not gay.
Okay.
Um, and and we happened to come across an erotic shop, right?
Uh-huh.
So he's like, come inside with me. I'm like, why are we going to an erotic shop? Why? He's like, just come on. So I'm in the erotic shop, right? Now, for some reason, I like went into virgin mode,
Oh.
and I'm like, I just felt so uncomfortable for
Oh my
some
god.
reason,
Oh my
and
god.
I'm like, oh my god, like I just couldn't stop giggling. I
Oh
just
my
like,
god. I do the opposite in there because again, all my friends are on the covers of the boxes.
mm,
So I'm like, oh look, there's blah blah blah. There's blah blah. There's putting in all the boxes, picking up the toys, squeezing something, put my fingers in something. Usually I'm getting yelled at.
and that's another thing. He told me to touch a plastic penis, right?
Uh-huh.
And it was really big, and I'm like, I don't want to touch that.
my God.
And I
You know,
touched
I
it
would
'cause
love to see you around one of those real sex dolls and see your reaction to that. Because my reaction was I'd open the mouth, I'd touch the boobs, I'd go in the vagina, see what's going on there.
I couldn't. I'm like, I was just so shy in touching this penis,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking to myself, Aja, you've done this many times.
You can
Why
get
are
through
you being a
this.
virgin? Why are you being? And it's a plastic penis. Why are you being a virgin? Stop acting
That
like a
is
damn virgin.
funny. Why do you think you were being like that? Because of maybe because you've never been in a place like that with that friend?
Well, I've been to a lot of erotic shops,
Yeah.
and I've been to a lot of erotic shops with this friend.
Oh.
Well, I don't know why on this particular night I'm like I've switched to virgin mode. I
Oh
have
my
no
God.
I have no
That's
idea.
funny. I get
It,
it though. I do that sometimes too. I really do. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Oh
I mean, I
my
was
God.
just like, oh my god, oh
Speaking of dildos, so yesterday I decided I have a wardrobe unit. It's a storage unit, right? It's a big storage unit because I have so many props
my god.
from work through the past years. So, and everything's labeled and in boxes and everything. So I decided I was going to downsize, right? So now I have two little ones side by side, right? One is house stuff because I have stuff also from moving that I'm keeping for my son for when he moves out. I have a 25-year-old.
Oh, I have a 19-year
and
old.
and then I have my work stuff, right?
Mm.
So my boyfriend of 2.5 years was helping me do all this. And I all of a sudden, since I was getting rid of so much stuff, I have all these plastic bins, right? And they're all labeled. And I was like, do you want some of these plastic bins to use? And he's like, yeah. So I bring them home and I had them in the back of the truck and I took a picture of it. The one bin says dildos and vibes. So I just left the label on. Like, I wonder how long it's going to take him to realize that his plastic bin is labeled dildos and vibes.
I wonder. I wonder too.
I was telling my mom about this today. Me and my mom are very close, and she was laughing. And she goes, I have a question. I said, I know what you're going to ask. You're going to ask where all those dildos and vibes went. Is that I threw them away because I decided, who the hell wants to use a dildo or vibe from 10 years ago from a shoot?
Thank you.
No one should be using these dildos. I don't know why I kept them in the box so long. Just in case we needed a certain one. Usually we buy new ones all the time anyway.
Right. Of course.
So yeah, I had a box of dildos and vibes that I just had to. I'm sure the people at the dump are loving that if they ever come out of the bag.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Like, holy
Like a
shit!
dildo
This
party.
was Christina Carter's dildo. Holy
They
shit!
don't have my name on it. Oh my God.
Well,
Which
they'll put
reminds me of
somebody's name
something
on
else
it
that
and
I
probably
did
sell it on
accidentally.
eBay.
That's what people say. So I was doing a shoot. God, I can't remember where I was when I was. I think Philadelphia.
Hmm.
And the person I did this shoot with brought all of these toys and everything, right, for the shoot. So he was like, just keep them. And I'm like, I don't want these. I don't even use these ones,
What
right?
am I going to do with this?
What am I going to do with this shit? So before I left in my rental car, I go to the dumpsters in the back
Hmm.
and I get this bag and I empty it out. And then I realize I'm like, fuck, this is the recycling bin. All it has is cardboard. And I'm looking down and I see all these sex toys. I'm like, I look around. I'm like, and I should just leave.
Yeah, like, run, run, just
I was
run.
like, what do I do? Climb in and get them out or just leave somebody surprised? I'm like, I gotta go.
I was like, run.
Could you imagine the person that's going through that? It's like, this is new. Who would put all these sex toys in the recycling?
I'm like,
It was behind a hotel. Who has a big recycling bin behind a hotel? I didn't know they did that there. Maybe they do though. It's Philly.
Yeah. So who knows?
Whoopsie.
Who knows?
Oops.
Who
Oh my God.
knows?
Oh well, happens.
That's funny. That's
I
really funny.
just didn't even think about it to think that it would be recycling, but
That's
oh
funny.
well.
That's funny. That is super funny.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my God. So what else? We're gonna have to hang out someday.
Hell yeah. I would, yeah, absolutely. I would not
Mm.
mind that at all. At
Yeah.
all.
Heck yeah. Where did you say you were in North Carolina?
I'm in South Carolina.
South Carolina. I used
Yeah.
to mix those up. Yeah. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to
we
hang
can
out.
like hang out in Hilton Head or something.
Yeah. I love Hilton Head.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That sounds like a great idea. I'll make it a work trip. I'm sure I can shoot with everybody over there. Come hang out with you. Yes.
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, how did you? Now I'm asking you questions. When's the first time you saw me?
Um, the first time I think you would like happen to be like on my suggestion thing,
Uh
and I'm like, huh, she looks interesting.
huh. Oh, I'm interesting.
So I looked at your page on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, she's really interesting. And then like my friend Obi Yarn Kenobi, I believe.
That's
Um,
cool. That's a cool
he
name for Instagram.
well, well, he's a designer. He's a fashion designer, and he does crochet clothing.
Crocheting clothing. That's
Yeah,
even more interesting with that name. Hmm.
it's really cool. Yeah,
That is cool.
his name is Van. Shout out to
Uh-huh.
Van. He's
Hi,
really
Dan.
really
I'm gonna have to
he's
check that stuff out.
yeah, he's really cool. And I saw that he was following you. So I figured, oh he knows her? Okay, well I'm gonna follow her too.
I love it. I love it.
So yeah. I'm like, and then I'm looking at your IG more. I'm like, yeah, she's really interesting. I gotta have her on my podcast. Gotta have her on my
That's
podcast.
amazing. I'm glad
And
you
I'm
did. I'm
super
glad.
honored that you agreed to be on
Heck
my
yeah.
podcast.
Girl,
This
I
is
want to see you do more of these.
hell yeah,
I
and
love it.
I would love for you to come back again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That'd be
Yeah, I was
super
watching
cool.
the one, I watched some of the one with the designer guy. I don't know what he was designing. You're asking him about some store that he opened up, but he was moving a lot. So it was making me nauseous. So I had to quit
Oh, I
watching
think
him.
that was the first one.
Okay. I
Yeah.
was like, what? Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. That's why I put you on a tripod. So I didn't make you dizzy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was very interesting though. But I was like, oh boy, he's got to stop moving.
There's a I did another podcast with a guy who's a model,
Uh-huh.
and what's so interesting about him is that he had a cleft palate when he was younger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's really cool.
Yeah.
Really
I'm going to
cool.
have to go watch them. I'm going to
Yeah.
watch those and I'm going to get your book. You have
They're good.
multiple books, right?
Well, I so far at the moment I have two
Two. Okay.
that are
I was going to say, I
published.
thought you have more than one.
Yeah,
Nice.
I have two that are published, but I am working on a lot of other books. Like
Okay.
I'm
I just want
working.
to make sure. I didn't know how hard it would be to find the one you were talking about.
Okay, so the pink foxhole, the pink
Okay.
like the word fox, it has three X's.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
That's easy. Pink Fox Code. Got it.
pink
I can remember
foxhole.
that. I can remember that. Absolutely.
I told my boyfriend about it.
Yeah.
He's,
He didn't get to read it yet?
he's not he didn't get to read it.
Okay. So your boyfriend's like mine. He's really like, I'll just let you do your thing.
Exactly.
That's how
Exactly.
my relationship has lasted so long. He
So
just lets me be me.
yeah, and it's the same with my boyfriend. He just lets me be me,
Yeah.
and I tell him the most outlandish stories, and he asks me, and he says, hold on, wait a minute, are these real people?" I said, "No, no, these are not real people." So anyway,
Oh my God. I tried to talk to my boyfriend about it. In fact, I'm like, so Alfred had a pink tutu on tonight, and and he goes, "What? What are you talking?" I'm like, no. He's like, "This is just very strange to me." I'm like, "Well, honey, people have different fetishes, and you know, guys like to dress as girls." And he's
yeah,
like, "I don't get it. Just, just go." Yeah, we don't talk about those kind of things at home.
is he one of those discreet guys that's like that's a freak like in private, but in public he's just very demure?
He's a freak in private when I want to be a freak. Because I
Ah,
ask him all the time. I'm like, wait a second. When we first started dating, you did all this crazy stuff. And he goes, I did that crazy stuff because you wanted to do that crazy stuff. And I was like, oh, true, true.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like, all right, I get it. I get it. My man is very sweet and sheltered. I don't know how he ended up with a man like that. It's very funny to my whole family. They asked at Thanksgiving, how did this happen?
I think it's because my boyfriend is sweet and sheltered, so I think the fact that I guess we're both sexually adventurous, it
Yeah.
kind of brings that out of them.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Well, mine was my sister's trainer
Oh.
for years. And he went on vacation with all of us a couple years ago. And I was
Mhm.
like, zoop, that's mine. Took me 3 days to seduce him.
Oh wow.
He was hard and to nail down, but I got I asked him to share a room with me because on paper we were sharing a room together and our friend
Hmm.
was getting married. And I
Yeah.
said, listen, I don't want to stay on rollout in my sister's room with her and her husband. So I'm a great roommate, right? And he was like, okay. So the first day after I came in,
This is how these pornos start,
yeah, I know, right? The first day I come in and he's just getting out of the shower and I'm about to get in the shower, but I took off my bikini and I have a towel on and I go, hey, you like my tan lines? And I remove
Woo!
the towel. And he's like, yeah. And then that night, the first night I was wearing pajamas, right? The second night I was wearing just a top. The third night I was naked. And I remember he comes in the bed and he goes, are you naked? And I'm like, yes. And then I was like, can I kiss you? And he was like, yes. And boom, everything started from there.
that's that's how it all starts.
Yes, puppies do not growl at each other. Tschüss.
Okay, so
Yes,
because this is Women's History Month,
yes.
what is the what woman do you what woman
Oh
would be your
boy, this is going to
go-to?
be a really big question.
Yeah, this
Oh my God, there's so many great women. Are you gonna make me pick one?
just pick one.
Oh my God, this is hard. God, God, I wish you would have gave me this question before. Put me on the spot about all these great women. Oh my God. Ah, this is hard.
Really?
Yes. Because I'm thinking about all the old time fabulous women and the new fabulous women.
They could be singers. They could be famous, infamous. They could be people that you know. Me,
Um,
anybody.
let's go with singers because right now I'm into the women with the amazing voices.
Cool.
Let me pick three. Can I pick three?
Sure. This is your question.
Whitney Houston,
Okay.
Celine Dion, and
Okay.
Adele. because
Okay.
these women are all amazing stars, and I mean, blow my mind with what I couldn't imagine what they had to deal with getting there, you know,
Hmm.
their lives. Yeah. Those women. I would love to interview all them. I can't interview Whitney, but the other
Right.
two. Yeah. I saw a thing on Adele today, and I thought I actually bought the magazine because I was thinking, you know, it pisses me off that people were getting on her ass now about the partying she's doing, which you don't even know if they're being truthful about what she's doing. Maybe she's just having fun, you know? I'm like,
Yeah.
back off this girl. She's been through a lot and
Yeah.
in the public, you
Yeah.
know?
I
Celine Dion, I mean, she's
I
been through
think
a lot too. And that's one
Celine Dion.
amazing woman with an
Yeah.
amazing voice. Just mind blowing.
You know, her husband, her late husband,
Yeah.
was actually her producer at one
Yeah.
time,
Oh, yeah.
and fell in love with her when
Uh
she was
huh.
only 12 years old.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Crazy.
Like, wow.
Unbelievable.
Like, oh,
Amazing. Didn't they have twins? I think they had twins. They had kids, right? Like,
yes,
I
they
thought it
have
was
to.
twins. Yeah. Yeah, but it's so heartbreaking that she lost him. And, talk
Yeah.
about love of your life right there, you know?
What? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Whitney with her career,
Hmm.
and it still blows my mind that her daughter went the same way. It blows my mind, you
It's
know?
really, it's a tragedy how
Yeah.
she passed away, and then like what, a few months later,
Yep.
Bobby Christina passes
Yep.
away.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I don't know if
Very,
it's true, but they say in the exact same way as her mother. So I don't know if she did that on purpose,
I don't know,
you
but
know?
Bobby Christina, she had a very hard life.
Yeah, of course. Of course. That's very tragic.
It's it is tragic, very
Yeah.
tragic. I mean, she
And
lived in a very
Adele
small,
coming out of nothing, you know what I mean?
right.
Being on a show, becoming this huge star.
Hmm.
Yeah. And the way she is now, I mean, all of a sudden she popped out of nowhere, being all thin and what, like, I know she went through a bad marriage. What happened to make her like she is right now? And, you know, she's doing amazing. I wanted to go see
She
her
is
show, but that's
amazing.
expensive.
She is amazing. A lot of, and maybe this is an empath in me, but you listen to her music, and it's very, very heartfelt. Like, you
Oh, it
can
is.
tell that her music is from the heart. Like her
Yeah.
latest one, very, very heartfelt,
Yeah.
because this is what she's going through.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think this is what makes these singers so great,
Oh,
because
yeah.
because because they sing from the heart,
Right.
and they sing from experience.
Yes.
And I don't think fans seem to understand that. They just think, oh, this is great music. This is touching my soul. But what about their soul?
Right.
You
They
know?
put their soul into that music
Exactly.
and you could feel it. I was just listening before I came on the podcast with you. I was getting ready and Whitney Houston came on from I have a playlist from, I don't even know what year it was, but I Want to Run to You came on.
Oh my God, I love
Oh,
that song.
I love that song. It's
Love it.
amazing. Yeah. That's why she was in my head. I was like, ah,
The,
amazing woman. Yeah.
it's funny you say that, because I just thought about my kindergarten graduation,
Yeah.
and for our kindergarten graduation, we sung "The Greatest Love of All."
Ah, that's an amazing song. Unbelievable.
Oh my
It's like
God.
there's so much, yeah. You're like me. It's like it brings back so much emotion. You know what I mean? It's like grabs you by the heart, and I love that. Yeah, I absolutely love that. Who is yours?
Oh, a woman in history.
Yep.
Okay, so I want to say, oh wow,
See?
yeah, I know there's so many. Wow. Um, I would have to say,
Like, are we talking far history, like Margaret Thatcher? Because I went for
I'm
the
I'm
girls that
like
we
going
know
all over
now.
the mat. Like I'm going all over the mat with
Yeah.
this. I would have to say, and you're gonna be like, what? But you know what? MJ Rodriguez.
Okay.
I mean, granted, she was born male, but I don't care.
I like it. I like it.
MJ Rodriguez, she
Listen,
made history
just because you're
recently.
born with those parts, and if you already know that's not what you are, yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, MJ Rodriguez, because she blew my mind when she played Blanca on Pose.
yeah,
Like she brought tears to my
yeah,
eye. Like I mean,
yeah,
she was the cheerleader, she was the mother, she was the provider. She was like she embodied Blanca.
yeah.
And she did all this in spite of the fact that she had HIV.
Uh-huh.
And I
It's
just
it's
and I just think
amazing.
that's so amazing
Yeah,
how
it is.
she
She
embodied
had a
this
lot going
character.
against her, and she fought it all and did what she
Hmm.
wanted to and lived her life. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. That's amazing.
And she won an award for it.
Yeah,
She
it's
won an award.
fabulous.
She was the first transgender woman to win, I believe, a Emmy or a Grammy.
Yeah,
And I'm like, yes,
that's
yes,
amazing.
MJ, you did it.
Yep,
You
that's
did, girl.
amazing. This
You
reminds
did
me of something.
that.
I got to tell you how me and Jessica Fappett first met. It's so
Oh,
real.
please tell me. You
Okay.
tell.
So Jessica Fappett was born a male, right? And 1 year at AVN, I had no idea. I've seen her on Twitter. Saw her little face with her bunny ears on, right?
Hmm.
Very cute. I am standing at one end of Clips for Sale and signing photos and taking pictures with fans. She's at the other end, right? And I turn and I wave at her, right? And I'm like, come here, come here, come here. And she's like in shock. She's like, comes up, she's like, hi. I'm like, hello, Jessica. I was like, I saw you online. And we're taking pictures. My fans are coming up, and I was like, come here, take a picture with me, right? And she's like, you want me to take a picture with you for your fans? I'm like, yeah, why not? So she she goes, she introduces herself to me, and I go, oh, I know who you are, Jessica Fappett. I love your name. And I'm like, Fap, right? She goes, oh, I don't touch my penis. And I'm like, what? You have a penis? And she was like, you're fucking with me, right? And I go, no, I'm not fucking with you. I'm serious. I was like, and I'm looking at her, and she's in white panties and a bra. And I'm like, where are you hiding it? And she was like, you tuck it. You can tuck it. I'm like, I don't know it on one. And
Yeah,
I'm
like
like,
I don't know. I've never had a penis. So I don't know anything like. I don't know about that life.
so she thought it was so funny. We became like fast friends, like right now. Because I always forgot that she was born a man. Like we went out to lunch one day and we were talking about working out. And I said something about working on my arms. And she does squats like a motherfucker for her butt, right? Her butt looks
Hmm.
amazing.
Yeah.
And I said, what do you do for arms? And she goes, I can't do arms. And I'm like, why not? And then I was like, oh, okay. You still have testosterone in your body. Yeah, but the sweetest pie. But I always like, yeah, it doesn't matter to me what you're born. It's whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
What do you feel like?
So all that matters.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And
Yeah,
furthermore, I don't think people should be um defined by whether they're transgender female, transgender male. It's what they do. It's what they bring to the world. It's
yeah,
what they.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree with you. 100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep.
Well, that concludes our lovely visit
Well, I had
from
so
the
much fun with
lovely
you.
from the lovely Christina Carter. So, Christina, are there any parting words you want to give to our visitors?
I love all of you, motherfuckers. Love all of you.
Yes.
Yes. Those are my parting words.
Oh.
And thank
Well,
you
we
so
love you
much for having me
too.
on the show.
And I'm glad you came.
Yeah. And I'll
Okay,
see you
y'all.
in South Carolina.
Hell
Okay?
yeah.
We'll have to make some plans. Okay?
Hell yeah.
All right.
All
Thank you
right.
again so much. And I'll see you soon. Okay?
Okay. All
Bye.
right, y'all. So this is the world of Aja Pearl. It's my world, and thank you for stopping by. Have a good night.
Bye.